Team PerfectCuts, we up in this thing. I'm gonna get a bit more. Yeah, Team PerfectCuts Bass Team in this thing, y'all. Come get on the water with me, boy. Hey, y'all know West Point is my home lake, so we about to get out here and get it, boy. Team PerfectCuts, we at it again. I don't know if you guys can see this on the camera or not, man, but I'm walking out to the dock right now, and I'm seeing the bait fish real shallow, man. They on these rocks here, man. They are real shallow. So first of all, to start the pattern off today, man, we're gonna start in the rock area, and I'll show you guys the bait that I'll be throwing in that area, man. See if we can produce a bite. I call it the small Alabama rig, but you know, hey, I think it's a bait by Live Target, man. It's been real successful on large fish, man, especially in the rock area. So we're gonna throw that bait a little bit today, man, because I noticed the size of the bait fish matters, man. So what you got to do, you got to kind of mimic the size of the bait fish if you want to catch some large bass. Ready, rock. Once again, man, I'm throwing this bait on a medium powered Go Series ducket rod, man, 7 foot. It's actually a cranking rod for light crankbaits, but the reason I like to throw this bait on this, man, because this bait is very light, man. So I like to use a bait that the fish can really take it, and the rod will load up, man, and allow the fish to take it in deep, man, and it allows me a better hookup ratio. Like I said, man, if you don't like doing it this way, man, you know, if your way is working, stick with it. But if it's not, this is the way that Team PerfectCuts does this thing. But if it's not the way that you want to do it, hey, if you ain't catching no fish, you might want to try mine. All right, guys, what we're going to do, man, we're going to start off in some of these isolated timber here. As you guys can see, man, we got a lot of isolated timber there. So I'm going to take a jig, man, and I'm going to flip them in these areas, and then I'm going to try that Live Target bait, man, and see if we can produce a bite in these areas, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. We're going to work these areas, then we're going to kind of work on down this bank here. As you can see, there's some rock down in that other part. So we're going to just stick to those two baits today, man, and try to see if we can produce a bite on this bank here. Usually this area produces a large fish, man. As you can see, the current is kind of going through those rocks. So we're going to start off, let's try this Live Target first, and then we'll flip some of these banks. There's a lot of people on the water today crappie fishing, man. If y'all look at them, man, they got them rods stacked out around there, man. A lot of people out here, man. Crappies are running real good, man. Yourself a small one. small world after all. Small world after all. West Point water is down so low, man. It's kind of hard, man. All your normal spots that you usually catch fish in, when you get to your spot searching for fish, man, there's no water there. You can't even get to it. West Point gonna have to tighten up. And you wonder why the FLW Tour and all those bass organizations stopped fishing at West Point. I mean, there's still decent fish here, but When was the last time that they stocked this water? I think when I looked it up, it was in 2017. But the problem that you're having is so many small fish in the water, man. They're eating up all of the fry before they even get a chance to hatch, man. So I really think West Point just need to do a better job, man. Because it doesn't make sense that a lake this large, that we don't have any professional bass tours here, man, like Bassmaster, FLW. I mean, they go down to Lake Martin. Lake Martin's a nice lake, but my personal opinion, I think West Point's better. I mean, size-wise and structure-wise, quality of fish. I mean, when you catch a big one here at West Point, I mean, you get some good ones out here, but man, West Point got to tighten up. Really got to tighten up. I don't know what they got going on. Maybe it's something behind the scene that I just don't know about. All I know is that they need to tighten up. Man. All I know. Right now we're in about 20 feet of water, man. So I'm throwing it into this bank, man, the isolated cover. And I'm dragging it all the way back to the boat, man. The last bite that I got, it was in doing the same thing, man. So basically I'm just trying to duplicate that, man. I'm trying to, you know, what I caught the fish on the first time, I'm trying to duplicate that pattern. From what I see, man, the fish are real spread out. They're not bunched up right now, so we're just gonna keep duplicating that pattern, man, and see if we can get another bite. I'm throwing a black zoom trick worm right now, man, because water visibility in this part of the lake, man, I mean, there's not even a foot. So I switched over to a black zoom trick worm. Missed him. Had a good bite. Let's see if we can get him out of there. Get in the boat, boy. Come on, boy. Let me get you again. Bet you won't do it again. Bet you won't do it again, son. I set the hook too fast, man. That was a, what do you call it? A user error. Man. That was my fault. Can't blame nobody but myself. But we know that the fish are in this depth water because all the rest of the bites were slow. But you won't do it again, boy. Snap that thing through your ring tube next time. But you won't do it again, boy. I just like to fish all different bodies of water, man. Really see exactly what's going on. I mean, if you fish in the same lake all the time, and you might think you're good at West Point Lake because you learned the water, but in tournament time, you realize that you hadn't learned that. But I'm a firm believer that if you stay on the water, the person that stays on the water the most, man, is one that's working on their skill. So those of you that are so-called, what you say, I'm a seasonal fisherman. Seasonal fisherman. So if you're a seasonal fisherman and you plan on being a tournament fisherman, what that tells me is that you're only able to catch fish in certain seasons. That's what it tells me. Got it. Big 'un. Big 'un, boy. Big 'un, boy. Big 'un, boy. Oh man, this ain't no big 1. This ain't no big 'un. It's a decent one. This ain't no big 'un. It's a decent, but it's not a big 'un. It hit like a big boy. Maybe it's another one in there that I was supposed to catch. Isolated cover, y'all. Anytime you get a bite, you want to definitely duplicate what you just did. So, all right, let's record back. We're sitting in about 20 feet of water. It's 55 degrees. The water temperature is 55 degrees, and we're throwing to the isolated laydowns and the trees that are falling on the bank. So the tips of the trees, if I had to estimate, were probably sitting in maybe anywhere from 8 to 10 feet of water. But this is the thing, man. You really want to pay attention to this right here. I'm off the main lake. I chose the point right off the main lake, and I worked my way back into the coves off the main lake. Because right now, if the fish are going into the spring pattern, which I'm sure with the water temperature, man, they're heading back to the backs of the creek. I know we had a lot of cold water temperature, but right now they're headed back to the backs of the creek. So what you want to do in this time of year, man, you definitely want to start at your main lake points and work your way back to the backs of the creek. And as you do that, man, sometimes you'll catch the fish out on the main point, but if you don't get a bite out on that main point, what you have to do, you have to slowly work your way on back to the backs of the creek. Because if they're not out there, they're headed to the back. If you get to the back of the creek and they're not there, you really have to check your water temperature, because sometimes if they're still not there, they're still out in deep water. Today, man, the sun's been kind of high, so what I'm trying to focus on is the water temperatures in about 54 to 56 degrees, but I'm actually patterning shaded points in those areas. And the reason I'm focusing on those because the other side, it got pretty hot when I was in the, the water temperature almost got up into the 60s when I was out in the main lake, man. It got a little hot. It got a little hot for me. I started to take off my shirt out here and show y'all these muscles. Oh, man. Let's see if we can get us another. Get yourself a biggin' boy. Get yourself a biggin' boy. If you want to fish, get a biggin'. Fishing with my boy on a summer day. Fishing with my boy. Fishing with my boy. Fishing with my boy on a summer day. I ain't got my son out here today, but he was out here the other day, man. So what I want y'all to really do, man, y'all definitely stay tuned and check out our other videos, man. Me and my son did some fishing a couple of weeks ago and a couple of days ago, man. So y'all stay tuned and check out those videos. Don't forget, man, when you check out my videos, if there's something that you want me to try out, baits that you want me to try out, spots that you want me to try out, or a different species of fish that you want me to try to fish for, man, y'all put it in the comment section. And don't forget to always, man, always click thumbs up for me, man. We're trying to build this channel, man. I appreciate the ones that are out there helping build the channel. We appreciate you guys for watching the channel, man. But this, like I said, man, Team Perfect Cuts, we at it again, man. We trying to do big things around here, man. Trying to touch a lot of lakes this year. So definitely, man, I want y'all to definitely hit the subscribe button so that you all can see the lakes and things that we try out. The other day, man, we tried out Lake Hardin, man. We had a great time, me and my son. You guys can check that video out in the link, man. We had a great time and caught some fish there. But we're going to be going around traveling, man, from Florida to Alabama to Tennessee. We're going to be trying some lakes, man. I think our next lake that we're going to try, man, stay tuned. I don't know exactly when. Myself, you guys have seen my brother-in-law on the channel and some of the other guys with the COC Bass team, man. We're going to be trying out Lake Oconee, man. They said that Lake Oconee is a real grass lake, man. That'll be my first time fishing at Lake Oconee, so we're definitely going to try that area out, man. So you guys stay tuned, man, and check us out, man. We're doing some big things over here. I think it's going to be a big one in this tree here, so let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Oh, zoom. Let's see what you got now. Wow. See what you got. See what you got, boy. See what you got, boy. See what you got, boy. By the way, y'all like that hook set I did a few minutes ago? I tried to set it through a rig or two. Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. I'm the curve, back of my hand, 16 and a 30. Saying the word wrong, hey? I ain't in no hurry. I'ma take it slow, just as fast as I can. I'ma take it slow, just as fast as I can. Got him, boy. Well, you guys, here we go again, man. I had an excellent day on the water, man, but it's time to go. Been out here too long, man. It's getting hot out here, but we did have some excellent weather, man. But I want you guys to always remember this, man. Always give us a thumbs up, man. Hit subscribe and check out our other videos, man. We had an excellent time on the water. Check out our other channel, man. And also hit the notification bell, man. So that each and every time that we have these videos, keep in mind we're going to be here some big and some great places this year, man. Y'all stay tuned and check us out. Right now we on West Point Lake again, my home lake. Wearing them out. Wearing them out. Well, I'm silly. But check this out. If you want to wear them out, come get in the boat. Put it in the description, man. We're going to try to get some new people out here on the water, man. Y'all bank anglers, I've been seeing y'all out here doing your thing. But, man, hey, Team Perfect Cuts want to bring you out on the water and show you a good time, man. So when you get a chance, check these videos out, man. Put it in the comment section, and maybe we can go fishing sometime in the near future. Take it easy, man.